well, got the old back tire on there, so now we're going to move on to the front. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so you see how dirty mine is. Whatever. But we are here, driver's side. There we go. We're going to take these two bolts out, 6mm hex heads. They hold the brake caliper on. So there's a clip up here. You got to separate with a flathead screwdriver. Then you got to remove these two bolts, and you can move the caliper out of the way. And then we're going to go to the other side and do the same thing. So we're going to remove the caliper on both sides, go ahead and get them off and inspect our brakes while we're here. Alright, so we're on the left-hand side, passenger side. We're going to remove the two bolts. First thing we're going to do, pop off the old bracket there, which is nothing. Mine's still new, so it's not dry rotted or nothing. Then we're going to bust loose our 6mm hex bolt. I've already got a little bungee cord hanging from the mirror, side view mirror. So we're just going to hang this with ease, so you can see from the old side view mirror there. Well, we are on the right hand side, and I can tell you before I even touch anything, that bolt looks stripped. Let's make sure we get it in there. Alright, well, we got it all. Hey, we're missing. Someone's already took off our reflectors. I don't even think this bracket's on the other side. I don't remember even seeing it. Anyway, alright. Let's get off our traction control sensor bolt. Or ABS bolt, whatever you want to call it. And we got the two here. Make sure you're all the way in there. You don't want no stripperoos. Now we need an 8mm. Alright, huh? Which I don't have, so let me get up and get it. 8mm. Alright, and this just pops in and out. Not a thing. This guy comes right off. Your flathead. Pop open your clip again. Pull your brakes out and inspect your brake pads. And you're going to hang it from the caliper. Next, we'll take, what is it, 5mm? 5mm. Still watching? Take this 5mm here. Take your fender off. So we're going to do this 5mm here. Let's go ahead and get it on our ratchet. Let's go to the other side, do the same thing. Alright, so yeah, see, there's no bracket here for the reflector like there is on the other side. So let's go ahead, 5mm. And then we need our 8mm. Still on the other side. I guess let's try our clip removing tool here. She's still there. Whether she's any good or not, I don't know. I'm gonna pull the other side off too. Alright. Now, we'll pull the fender. Look at that. After the fender's removed, you're going to want to come to the passenger side. Right hand side, curb side, whatever you want to call it. Let's see. Alright, so this is 6mm. These are our pitch bolts. We're going to loosen the two up. Oh no, baby, what the make sure you're all the way in there. Oh, that just doesn't even, felt like I was stripping them. Alright, so we loosened these two pitch bolts. Now then we have our axle tool. And it's 22mm. Whoa! We got our axle tool, 22mm. Woo! There she goes. Alright. Now we're going to support the bike with a jack and a towel. Make sure y'all can see this. Take this jack and the towel right underneath the exhaust. Just barely take the weight off. We're still on our center stand. There we go. This should be the axle. All right. Now we're going to go to the other side. Alright, and we're going to see about pulling our axle out. Yep, there she goes, all the way out. Oh, she's already loose, we don't have to even use it. Slide out the nut, this is the nut. Now, you have two washers, one on each side of the wheel. Gonna set them on each side where they go. Now I'm gonna inspect my bearings, my seals, look everything over. Then we're gonna change our tire, even though she don't need it. All right, first thing we're gonna do is pull the core, valve core. other side. Let's move these in. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. Oh. See it, Mom. Alright, now I'm gonna hook her on the jaws. Alright, so that one's on the rim. We're all on. That's it. Ew. 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 Let me wear gloves. Watch my brake rotor now. The top half. Alright. Way easier than the bottom. Pretty sure this is directional also. Rotational, right here. So, does it matter that I forgot what side is what on this rim? I think what side's right, what side's left? Whatever. I done messed up, folks. I didn't pay attention. I just slapped the rim up here. I didn't pay attention to what side was right hand, left hand, or whatever. I would have tried to make sure I put it on the exact same way it came off, but so much for that. Alright, we got our rotational, so this will be the right hand side from now on. Should be able to get this. There we go. That first half is always easiest. Then, gotta get this duck head out of here. Where's my bar? Now, we gotta take it off there. Pick up your old airline, which just barely fits. your core ready. All right. There we go. Yep. Definitely not balanced. There it is. All right, we got her on there. Time to put her back on. Same way we took her off. First, you got little spacers, one on each side. You got your axle nut. Slide in there. The other side. Got to lift up just a little baby bit. Oops, too much. All right. Make sure she's all the way in. Tighten her down. Oh yeah. Alright, let's get our torque specs before we go any further. Well, before I go any further, this is bent the wrong way. No, it ain't. Okay. Before I go any further, I'm going to be installing this shield. Goes up under there where the radiator is. Stops bigger rocks from hitting the radiator, busting holes in them. It's like $100, but whatever. We're going to put it on there. But it'll be in a different video, so if you see this behind the wheel, you know why. Alright, bye. Alright, so on the torque specifications, these guys says 15 in the manual. This says 94 in the manual. And it says 94 on the rear, but I could have swore another spot said 96 the other day. So we're going to get this guy to 94 foot-pounds, and we're going to get these to 14, what'd I say? 14, 15, whatever they are. All right. 15 pounds on these guys. It seems kind of light, but I did a little oomph past it, to be honest with you. So we got those on. We got that at 94. All right, let's get our fender back on. Maybe I'll clean that real good before I throw it back on. Hold on. So let's get our fender back in there. Let you go. Start putting her back together. Alright, so got the bigger bolt. Goes on the front. Bigger silver bolt. Let me get over here. Take our jack out of the way now. Got a little dirty. Same thing over here. Except for we got this bracket. Put this traction control or ABS sensor, whatever you want to call it, sensor. Alright, then we got silver bolt for the front. Alright. Forget about this guy and his bolt. Take our caliper off. Get her down in here without knocking our brake pads out of the way, which we did. Get them back in there. I have to really take our time. There we go. Get the 2 bolts back in. Caliper. Okay, caliper mounting bolts are 25 foot-pounds. So we're going to get these torqued down. I'm going to go ahead and do this one to about 20. There's no sense in doing 25. Probably only 15, honestly. It's just a, don't even really matter. We'll just tighten it by hand. Shit. So we got our 8mm to tighten up. That's done. Then we got this 5mm hex right here to tighten up. So now all we got is this hose clamp doohickey majigger. Put that on there. Pop her in there. Done, son. Let's go to the other side, put the caliper back on. Take our little bungee off there. So yeah, let's go to the other side. We're done. Got our caliper. Make sure our brakes pushed apart. All right. 5 foot-pound. Oops. Sorry. Let's get our brake hose in the bracket. Tighten up our 5mm in the front here. Now we need our 8mm. Wherever it is. I've lost it. Oh, it's underneath the tire. There it is. Alright, that's all. We're done.